From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And towing the slab here, Emmett Sheehan. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And the 1-0.
Too high. Ball.
That one missed.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
Strike on the inside corner. Diaz wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
Batting second, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a pop-up. One away.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog. Facing a lineup like this keeps you on your toes. You have to make plays for your pitcher. This offense always seems to apply pressure. Plus, if they run the bases hard, it just adds another dimension to their game.
Close, but call the ball. Ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 on, 1 out. That's in there. And it's 0-2. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based. Ouch, that one got him.
Batting fifth, left fielder
Chandler Simpson, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out, bases full. And a count 1-2. On the ground to the left. Muncy on to second. They get one. Over to first, safe.
Batting sixth.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles under it. And that'll do it. One run in the inning, but they lead two. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rays 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Ian Seymour. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 12, Alex Call.
Yo, 1.
Ball. Ball. That's down.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here's a 2-2. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball.
Ball.
Call gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, first baseman.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just...
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Man at second. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Stays alive. Left field. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and ground ball and foul ball. The 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They're down 1-0. Back here in LA and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson. Williamson playing up the middle at short. He made his major league debut when he was 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. That smash towards center. Pajes on the move. 1 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Hunter Perduccia.
That's a ball.
On a line. And
that ball's foul.
Just foul. There's a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Mesa in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the second. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one misses,
down.
and it's 1-0. Activity in the pen for the Rays. Cam Boozer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Oh, 2 now. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Well, all you can say is he just whiffed on that ground ball and probably took his eye off it a little early, looking to pick up his throwing target. But that's not something you'll see professional infielders do too often.
So up next, Ryan Ward. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That clips the corner.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Struck him out looking. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So
Nope,
walk
that's ball 4.
puts runners
Take
at
your base.
first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ian Seymour gives way, and a good job from the opener. Didn't allow a hit. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Cam Boozer. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Out to short, Williamson. Off balance speed, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
New inning getting started. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
For Tampa Bay, first baseman,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's a chopper to short. Whips it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Just
That's
missed.
inside. Yeah.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Ward on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So they make short work of him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Dodgers nothing. As we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland.
Ball. That's high.
The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him. One gone here.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter Alex Paul.
Hey.
Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball 1.
Call leads off first with one away. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Wow, gotta love the effort right there. You know, these catchers, man, they work so hard. They take a beating every single game, and you don't see them very often lay out and make a play like that, especially with all the gear on. Trust me, that fires up the entire team. Really great play right there. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That's a ball.
And it's
That's
even
ball
up.
2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner on the go. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Carr up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 left for LA, still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this 2nd time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
All 1.
Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Short the bunt and missed it. 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next for Tampa
Richie
Bay,
Palacios next to hit for the
Palacios.
Rays. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball
Ball 1.
almost got him there. Line drive. That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd, now 1 out.
Up
Got a
next for
fastball,
Tampa
middle of the
Bay,
plate, jumped all
shortstop
over it.
in
Absolutely
Williamson.
smoked that ball.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Swings over the top of that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 1-1.
Good
Ball, that's
spot
out.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 out. Runners at 1st and 2nd. In the air, right side. Tucker moving under it. 2 away down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Hunter Fiducia.
Hunter Fiducia getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Expects the plate. Strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets to it with a slide. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play. So the Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And Mookie takes.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him.
Up next,
Leadoff
for
hitter
the
retired in the
Dodgers,
fourth.
Third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Hey!
The Rays up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is fouled back. To the right side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone
Up
here in the home
next,
fourth.
For the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's 0 for 1. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Let's go, King Tuck.
In the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Dodger
Leading off
Stadium
for
and
Tampa
stepping
Bay,
in for the
right
Rays,
fielder,
Victor Mesa Jr. Mesa, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And a 1-0.
Yeah!
Foul ball there. The 1-2. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop it short. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball.
The 1-0. And
Ball
another
two.
ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Swung on, popped up left side. And that is that. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They lead it 1-0. Back here in LA, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Ward.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ball.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. The Dodgers down by a run, last half of inning number 5.
Ball 2.
Went with the
Ball,
sweeper,
inside.
but it misses.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And ball
Ball
4 there,
4.
tying
Take
run
the base.
is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Alex Freeland will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Tap foul at the plate. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Alex All.
Line drive. Mullins makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Cedric
Leading off
Mullins
for
now
the
at the
Rays,
plate.
center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jack Dreyer getting loose out there. Klein getting cranked up as well. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Up
Just a
next for
very
Tampa
nice
Bay,
approach and
third
swing right
baseman,
there to use the
Junior
big part of the
Calavero.
field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Sliced hard but foul. Man at second.
That's a ball.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Oh, that plunked him.
That ball hit him.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this
Up
one.
next for Tampa Bay, left
First
fielder
and second,
Chandler
no
Simpson.
outs. Chandler Simpson, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. This is
That's ball
again
two.
5 in a row.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's in for a strike, a slider.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The 2-1. Bunting, and it's in the air. Brings it in. One away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Up
Yeah, I
next
think
for
he
Tampa
rushed it
Bay,
a little bit,
second
and when
baseman
guys
Ricky
rush, it can be a
Palacios.
pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Ball. That pitch is out.
On the ground at first. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rays 1 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now
Bay,
for the bottom of the
number 60,
sixth, and there's a new
Garrett
pitcher on the
Clevenger.
mound. Garrett Clevenger.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Ball that's
Moving
outside.
to the bullpen, Kevin Kelly, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Kimbrel also getting ready.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And
That's
another
out.
ball. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. And there's the automatic.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Here's your one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
The Dodgers trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on.
That's
Ball
a
one.
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Strike
Hey.
two. Down and in, moved his feet. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the sixth. It's the Rays 1 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Leading off for the Rays, shortstop Ben Williamson.
Close
Nope.
one,
Ball
doesn't
one.
get the call. And that is ball one.
Ball two.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Stays alive. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Next for Tampa Bay, catcher Hunter Paduccia.
And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Digging in, Victor Mesa Jr. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on.
Nope.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Popped up. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 7th, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yep, that ball went out. Nope,
2-0 count.
that's a ball.
You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one lifted to left. Simpson in position. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Ball. Ball, that's upstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Into the corner, but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
Ball three.
And you're tied up.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The Rays trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Line drive. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Now the left fielder, Ryan Ward. He is struck out, and he is walked. Line drive, base hit. Mullins whips it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And that is out of play. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swings through that one for strike two. The 0-2. Out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rays 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 8th. Yandy Diaz digs in now.
That's a ball. Yeah.
Jackknifes out of the way. Here's a 2-1. Fouled off left side. Two on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Chopped left side. Throw on to Freeman. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New arm out of the bullpen, Jonathan Hernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 3.
Aye.
Gets the call. And the count is 0-2. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throws it away. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman Junior Caminero.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Will Klein, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Vesia warming up as well. The 0-2. And that's down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Rolled slowly to first. Freeman. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So the Rays strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay,
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Craig Kimbrell.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Miguel Rojas.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Oh, one.
The 1-0.
Ball. Down.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Ryan Baker, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt, full count now. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
One out man at first. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there. Ball 1. That's inside. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The Dodgers with the tying run on at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And They have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game, and that's good news for this offense. But yeah, the defense feels like they caught a break, no doubt.
Here's Mookie to hit. And there's a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Oh, and this one gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, 2 outs. And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
Max Muncy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in L.A. and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. On the ground, right side, Rojas. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop Ben Williamson.
Gets him to chase after that one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Henriquez also throwing. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Hunter Fiducia.
2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Rays held in check here, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for Tampa
Ryan
Bay,
Baker
number
comes out trying to
47,
close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
For the Dodgers, third baseman Max Muncy.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. One-run game, bottom 9.
I'm a little frustrated with the strike zone.
0-2 now. That one's upstairs, ball one. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Kyle Tucker waiting to bat for the Dodgers. In the air to left center. Simpson should have this one. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Swing and a foul out of play. Outside.
Oh, that's out.
Ball one. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Kyle Tucker sends it out.
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Stepping in, Ryan Ward.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Nope, that's inside.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Kelly preparing to come on if needed. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that skips into dirt.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Hey!
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 1-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott. Go ahead run on base. Victor Mesa Jr. getting ready to hit. And a sac bunt here. And
Nope, that's
foul. Man at second. Sac bunt towards third. Barehand scoop, fires to first, on the money, nice play.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make you first and second with one gone. First and second, one out. Jonathan Aranda, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. That pitch gets the corner. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Henriquez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 2 on, 1 out. That one missing inside. In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Runners on the move. Trying to bunt his way on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It just doesn't get any better than this for the offense. The squeeze produces the go-ahead run, and it doesn't even cost him an out. A perfect play and a big one this late in the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Right through there for a strike. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the top half of the 10th. That one way inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Chandler Simpson next to bat for Tampa. Payoff pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Rays 2 and the Dodgers 1. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Out towards left center. Williamson under it. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The Dodgers with the tying run at second. And the home team trying to pull it out. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. So the tying run at second. And there's a ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brian Baker won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
And the
Tampa
Rays,
Bay, number 49,
they go to the bullpen. Kevin Kelly.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pavlis, right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And fouled off. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Called out on strikes. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.